What is an HOA?
Looks like we are getting into this game.
I knew it. I knew it
I
was
have no
Captain
HOA.
L.
Let's go.
All right, so here's the thing about this team. look at FTP's tag.
26 on
No, MVD.
An MVD.
All right, so as I was saying,
I mean,
right?
FTP, MVD, they're basically the same, right?
As I was saying, right? Captain L and Big D, obviously a very good doubles team, you know. They are in losers round 2, best of 3 right now, by the way.
Yeah.
But historically speaking,
Also to
Icy's
clarify,
not a great doubles character.
losers round 2 here is in the context of a top 32.
Yes.
So this is like what, round of 16, round of 24, I guess. So this is losers top 24.
Yes.
I think.
I think so. I'm not entirely sure.
Out of a couple hundred team entrants.
Yeah, one of these teams is going to go home with 25th, and that is crazy.
That stings because both of them could very easily, especially at a regional, they're like guaranteed to win.
Right, or a top 8 at very least.
Yeah.
I mean, so far, MVD, not MVD, what? Oh my God, is it still saying MVD because it was registered at the start GG that way?
I don't know what's going on, but chat, trust us, that is FTP.
That is, in fact, FireThePyro, not MVD.
Honestly, I want to just leave it that way.
I mean,
let's just say it's MVD.
It is really funny. What if we just continue to say MVD, even though we know it's FireThePyro? Like, how far can we go with this bit before it becomes unfunny?
Let's not find out.
Yeah, let's not. I'm sure Twitch chat has opinions about this already, but.
I love you, Twitch chat.
I
heard that stutter. Don't think I didn't hear that stutter.
No, I can't see Twitch chat. I don't know if I love them.
Turn the phone over. If I can't see them, they're not here. I don't have object permanence.
Either way, a lot of stocks disappearing right now. Big
yeah,
D
MVD
is down to his
ESAM
last.
looking pretty dominant right now.
You said MVD again.
Oh, I know what I said.
Dang. Okay.
Look, it says MVD real. That's how you know.
I had to clarify. Yeah, he is
with
the real
one
MVD.
parenthesis.
And he loses his first stock just now, right?
I am surprised to see MVD going Brawler, I have to say. I see him as more of like, I feel like he'd do well with Snake.
I think so, yes. Yeah, MVD, a very storied Snake player in his own right. I believe Grand Slam 11, he got second place to Ouch. Was a banger of a tournament, by the way. That was really fun.
Yeah, great tournament.
I saw a lot of these players. 2 of these 4 players, I mean 3 of these 4 players at that tournament. Because this is definitely MVD.
I feel like Captain L and Big D just have not been able to get their combos started. Nope. As I say that, there we go. The diamond cutter.
It's really difficult because Sheik and Ices are both characters that do super well at comboing individual opponents. But suddenly when there's 2 enemies in the mix, it gets a lot harder.
Like, I think she really struggles in doubles.
Yeah. So
because she has to hit you like 20 times to do any decent damage.
I mean,
and it's about those
applies
neutral
to Ices, but
yeah, Icy's like at least if they get their like up air, it'll do 20. You know what I mean? Sheik has to fair you 5 times to get that kind of damage.
Yeah, that's fair entirely. Oh yeah, and I think that means this is a 100% Sheik against 3 stocks on the side of MVD and ESAM. This is looking a little bit rough for our courageous hero from the north.
It's not impossible. Okay, now it's impossible.
Now it's impossible.
Oh, it's not impossible, like I was saying.
It's not impossible, you know.
If he gets this up B, he does. And now just scam somebody real quick. Get the scam train going.
He has all of this rage, and he is not a rat. Oh, and the rat sends him off the stage. Man, how many references to that song am I going to get tonight? Does anybody in chat even get that reference?
I don't get that reference.
Damn it.
What song are you talking about?
You're not a fan of the Smashing Pumpkins?
Oh, sorry.
Damn.
That does sound like a fun activity, though. I'll gladly go out and smash the pumpkins with you.
I have made at least like 15 references to Bullet with Butterfly Wings by the Smashing Pumpkins since I started commentating, and I don't think a single time anybody has got them.
I have missed every single one. How about this? I'll just start making really obscure references, too.
I'm not even talking about during this broadcast. I mean in the entire time that I've been commentating. I make it like every so often, and I'm really proud of it every time, and nobody ever gets it, and it's really funny.
That's great. I
Go listen to
respect
the
the
song,
hustle
by the way.
there, though. Like, you got to commit, because eventually one person is going to get it, and that makes it all worth it.
Eventually, somebody is going to be like, oh, I know that song. I get the reference.
That's
and
what I
I'm gonna
do.
be so happy. And if you don't get the reference, go listen to Bullet with Butterfly Wings by the Smashing Pumpkins. Do it right now.
What is going on with that? Why is the hand moving that way? That made me so uncomfortable.
I was not paying attention. I don't know what you're referring to.
Oh, it's because he's got a smash box.
Ah, Smash Bros.
Because he was making it jitter like perfectly as it went up. It's like, how is he doing that?
I see.
Yeah, ESAM is on a box controller today. I don't know if it's a Smash Box specifically or a different one, but it is a box controller.
You know, I think box controllers are pretty cool. Like
So do I.
allowing people to play the game even if they've got hand injuries or something
Yeah,
like that.
like,
that
I know
prevent them
people
from
who,
using
like,
GCCs.
There are people I know who can only play the game because they have a box.
Right, yeah.
And sure, we can talk about how maybe there's some slight advantages that you get, but like, it's really,
I'll be honest, I personally think accessibility is more important than like whatever minor competitive advantage.
exactly. And like the amount of competitive advantage you're talking about is only relevant
Oh my
at a
God,
level.
raindrop.
Yeah, that was nice. It's only relevant at a level at which everybody's spending like $200-300 on fancy controllers anyway.
Right.
Right.
I mean, either way though, ESAM, a very storied player, even back into like the Brawl days. So I'll say it. I don't really think it matters too much which controller he uses. Like, if this is just what helps him, like in terms of like his hands, then sure. Like, go ahead.
Yeah, for sure. Or maybe he just like he thinks it's optimal or is curious about it.
Yeah,
ESAM
like-
famously a bit of a labber, so
Yep.
he might just want to try it.
For sure.
I've seen this man Icy's combo for no good reason way too many times on my Twitter feed. Right now, though, he is Icy's comboing, just not in the same way. Oh, hits his teammate there, though.
That's rough. I have a question.
I have an answer.
Okay, so when we say ICs, is it because we're abbreviating ice climbers to I and C as in the letters, or is it because they are like icy, ICEIS?
I think it's literally the word ice from Ice Climbers, and we just add an E, like icy.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but I don't think there's like much thought happening there.
No, I've just never known.
Because like ices sounds weird, so we say
Right.
ices.
Ices,
like a
yeah.
weird.
But then it leads to the confusion that I've been experiencing literally since I ever heard that abbreviation for the first time. Is it an abbreviation? I don't know.
I
And it
had
will
someone
haunt me
ask
until
me
the day I die.
yesterday. I had someone ask me what spacies means.
Okay, see that's simpler.
No,
That
what I
is
mean
much
is like
simpler.
they didn't know who the spacies were. I'm not going to name any names, but it is someone who has been a part of the community for years, and they didn't know what the term spacies meant.
That is
I nearly died.
That is honestly impressive. I'm gonna give it up. That is impressive, more than anything.
Oh, he can't come back. Almost. MVD taking the risk there.
I think it's 3 stocks to 2 right now. It's looking a little bit dire for the side of MVD and ESAM.
Yeah, Captain L and
But-
Big D have brought it back this game. Let's
However,
talk about that.
It is worth noting that the second stock for Big D right now is a Sopo. But-
Yo, the Big D Sopo at Summit.
Yep.
I mean, we all knew
Yep.
from PNW that the Sopo hits different.
The Sopo is like incredible.
Big D Sopo is the best player in the world.
Yes. It just doesn't matter because it's Sopo.
You know what I think it is? It's because Big D goes for hard reads with Sopo.
Yep.
He's willing to take those risks, and he's right so much of the time. Because eventually, what just happened there is going to happen no matter what. He can't win neutral. It's Sopo.
Yeah, it's Sopo. You aren't gonna like win tournaments with Sopo. You just have to be serviceable on this character. You know?
Nice cross up from ESAM there,
Really well played.
playing opposite duties with these edge guards. Both players managed to get back though. But ESAM, he's out!
ESAM's down.
And all of a sudden, this is a 2v1 in Captain L and Big D's favor.
And that's the opening they needed.
Can
That is the
MVD
opening
cipher
they
his way back
really
onto the
and truly
stage?
needed. Gets back on stage. A couple hits from both of these players coming out, and They heard us saying that their characters struggled in doubles, and they said, nah, our teamwork will get us through the day regardless. And now they are looking pretty solidly able to take this one. And yeah, that's just going to be a reset. Understandable.
I think he got in the situation where he realized he was going to have to regrab and was just like, why bother jumping up just to suffer?
Yeah, I mean, it's rough. It is a hard situation to find yourself in. And I do not blame you for resetting there because, frankly, I think sometimes people try a little bit too hard to bring it back in a situation where they really won't.
Man, call these guys tweak the way they be talking between games. Does that count as mid-set coaching? Think about it.
Do teammates talking to each other count as mid-set coaching? The answer is no.
Well, what if one of them gives their teammate a tip? I'm just saying.
That's teammates talking to each other.
Did MVD dye his hair? I swear his hair was darker.
I think
that's a new jacket, too.
I think so, yes. I don't know, man.
I know, ESAM doesn't seem phased by it, so I'm sure it's fine.
No, yeah.
Maybe it's just like one of those phases.
Yeah. It's not a phase, Mom. It's not a phase, ESAM.
FTP is like the most recognizable human in all of Smash.
He might be.
It's so funny, like, if I'm on a setup or something and I just see a blur reflection run behind me, because he's like usually running events and things, so he's running around all over the place solving problems. Shout out FTP, by the way. He does a great job.
Shout out to FTP, who does a lot for this scene.
But like, you can always tell whose blur it is because it's the red and the green. The man's like a cartoon character.
I genuinely love this dude. He's so funny. Like, he's got the most candid, like, dry humor you've ever heard in your life.
And he's so into the game.
He is so passionate about this game. Like, I poke fun at it every so often because he gets upset when he loses. But that's just passion, bro. I can't fault you for that.
Okay, these teams have gone out. Oh, no. We're already on a soap.
Goodbye, Nana.
Goodbye, Nana. Goodbye, Nana.
Why are we singing?
I just, don't worry about it.
Okay.
But ESAM has been so good with those
air.
drop zone back airs. The timing on those, it's not quite 2 frames, but like, you know what I mean.
Oh my, all right.
And now he is swinging. He is mad.
That was a timing and a half on that thunder.
ESAM, that's what he was saying to MVD Real between games. He's like, okay, hang on, watch this.
Yeah. Watch
Bro,
this
they
shit.
thought.
Watch this. I got this.
They thought that they could handle not only the real MVD, but the real ESAM.
The real 26 Rising.
Maybe he just...
Shout out to 26 Rising.
Maybe he just unplugged the box and pulled out the GameCube controller real quick. Like, are we sure he's still on box? You know, FTP also doing a great job of just keeping himself alive here.
Ooh.
ESAM arguably doing a bit of the heavy lifting, but my goodness, is he lifting right now. My man's been to the gym. Watch your back, my guy, the way you're carrying this.
Eventually, he does get back, and man, Captain L losing another stock here. A little bit rough for the Sheik right now.
There's been some great team play from FTP as well to set up ESAM to have the opportunity to get these huge kills.
And finally, the first stock of MVD. Very real, by the way. And ESAM will disappear. But you've taken a lot of damage up to this point. It is not looking good for you.
And that Popo is dead as well, and ESAM's still going.
I think it's 2 stocks to 5 right now.
Captain L came in to save it. Big D was a little bit too late and was like, ESAM was like, oh, round 2?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Risky plays coming out from FTP there.
Very nearly a goodbye Nana again.
After that first game, this was looking so FTP ESAM sided, and then it went completely the other way, and now we're back to the original. What is the change here?
Do you think it's a stage, maybe? There have been a couple early stocks taken off the side.
The stage has definitely played a factor, but like just the neutral wins and the ability to get these kill confirms from ESAM and FTP. Like, I don't know what they talked about between games, but that coaching worked.
Yeah, I mean, it works.
And another kill off the top from FTP. Now we're down to just the Sopo from Big D.
The Sopo, one stock from a very light Sheik against a very fragile second stock for ESAM and a very new second stock.
Oh, he got back.
Holy.
How did Big D find a way through that?
This is very, very risky right now for the Canadian duo here. Very likely going to be eliminated from the tournament at 25th.
Yeah, that really stings for Captain L and Big D, but at the same time, it is not over. This Sopo going to be a big problem, but if Captain L can pull something out, Sopo get like a hard read from Big D, which we've seen time and time again, all of a sudden we'll be back to even stocks, and from there, anything can happen.
We could see something crazy happen here.
There's one!
And there's that first stock. They need a couple more, though.
Oh
my
ESAM
God!
going all the way off. Good coverage
back
from Captain L, saving his teammate, but ESAM is not done
I
yet.
think he's gone. The up air to save him?
How is everybody still alive?
Captain L just saved Big D. This Sopo is saved by an up air.
He is living on a prayer right now.
That's a good song.
Okay, MVD, ESAM just resetting. Trying to slow down what's going on. I don't think they like the direction that this was going, and the hard call out from FTP. Not enough to kill, and finally, there it is.
There he goes. It's just one stock left for this Sheik.
Captain L holding on for his life in this tournament right now.
But I think it might just be over here, Lentini. I think it might just be chalked. The dash attack will seal it out, and Captain L and Big D will be eliminated from this tournament while FireThePyro and ESAM move on.
Great stuff to FTP and ESAM adapting in that set. Obviously, game one, they look solid. Game two, Captain L, Big D just figured it out. They solved the game plan, and they completely turned it back the other way.
Super well done. Super well done all around for them. Can't really fault them either. Captain L and Big D, we pointed it out, like I think at once, maybe twice in the set, but those are not particularly great doubles characters.
Yeah, I feel like it's a situation where they don't have that deep of a character pool. Obviously, Big D being a very character specialist player.
Yes,
Captain L a little bit less, but like he doesn't really have a doubles character.